Hey guys, it's Rottweiler back at it again with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about what separates Rivals of Aether from Super Smash Brothers as a whole.
Here we go, found my position, let's hit the road. Looking back, I know they probably doubt me, now the city on my back, I wear it proudly. I'm a hero in the making, if I'm dreaming, you can't wait my time. I'm seizing the moment, cause I gotta go for the time's gone. Ain't scared of the dark, cause I'm bringing the light with a nice long I shine on.
So before I get started here, I just want to say that I'll be covering them both separately. I'll be talking about Smash first, and then Rivals in the latter portion of this video. So starting with Smash, I want to start off with Brawl. Brawl is a game that I know people don't expect me to talk about because it's like the black sheep in the Smash series. It's the slow one. It's the one with tripping. It's got Meta Knight, right? Like, that is the one that's what people think of when they think of Brawl, right? But people so often forget, or they might not even know, that Brawl is the most unique game in the series. It is the most character tech oriented game out of all the Smash games, including Melee. Brawl had so much character specific tech that really gave every character so much life. For example, Bowser has a technique called infinite jumping when he does side B, or his Koopa Claw, before he lands. It refreshes his double jump and he can jump indefinitely. Not like, gaining height as he jumps, but he'll never truly land. So he gains like this mix-up potential in neutral, and even when he's getting off of the ledge, he can do drop down, double jump, Koopa Claw when he's about to land on stage, but instead of landing there, he can double jump to a plat or not do the claw and just, be on stage. Also, Bowser has like since I'm on the topic of Bowser for this, he has the option to, grab people. Everybody can grab people. So why is this so special for Bowser? So yeah, there's two grab releases in Smash Brothers, at least in Brawl. If you stop pummeling your opponent when you grab them, they went into the air. And for certain characters like Yoshi, for example, he can actually re-grab a lot of the cast if they get put in that animation. So he often would, grab, pummel, stop, and then they go through the animation and he re-grab. And the other half to that is if you keep pummeling someone, they end up right in front of you. And again, they go through a certain animation, but sometimes the animation, or most times I should say, the animation is like pretty neutral. But Bowser had such a short release animation when he let you go that he actually was plus. So plus, he had a guaranteed jab on some characters, or sometimes even a guaranteed forward tilt, or on some characters a guaranteed re-grab. Wario is another example of character specific tech because, well, I guess him and Zerasu kind of have this, but unlike Smash 4 and Ultimate, Wario, when he spawns his bike, the bike was a breakable item, and so it could break into pieces if if anyone broke it. Glide tossing was a mechanic in Brawl where you could actually roll with an item in your hand, and you could cancel your roll animation with an item toss, but you still kept the momentum from when you rolled. So if you rolled forward or back, you would hit down, up, left, or right, and your character would slide which way you rolled while throwing that item in that direction. And so it just created this new dynamic of fighting Wario without his bike pieces, and then fighting Wario with his bike pieces, which is much more of a monster because, you guessed it, he can combo into Waft, right, with item pieces. So it's crazy what he can do and what he can't do with and without item pieces. Like, Wario doesn't have any grab combos in Brawl, but if he has an item piece, he can do his neutral B, right, this is something Gluttony really made so sick and really made iconic for Wario, is that you could do neutral B, which is his his command grab, right? And you could item toss off of it, because normally you get nothing off of this, but you can item toss off of it, and now you have a literal guaranteed combo tree off of your neutral B. And it was crazy that you could do that, and it's only something he can do when he has his bike parts. So it just these are just literal small examples of a 35 character cast of what you can do. So much tech for every character, and this is literally the surface level of everybody. And then I say all this because when you look at Smash 4 and Ultimate, there's no semblance of any of that remaining, and it's super sad that they got rid of that, because the characters feel so much more bland in comparison to Brawl and even Melee, right? Now let's look at Rivals of Aether. The creator of this game, his name is Dan Fornace. Dan was a Brawl player. This is really important to bring up here. Because of Dan's history in Brawl, he brought that perspective or that feeling of character uniqueness into Rivals. But this time it was way more refined and a lot more purposeful or intentional when Dan did it. Let's take Etalus for example. Etalus is just a very slow big bear with ice, right? He gets around being the generic slow, heavy-hitting heavy by having this ice mechanic. And the ice mechanic allows him to move faster than almost any other character in the game on a whim, on a dime, and have the ability to act out of his dash attack with, you know, his little sliding mechanic. And the more ice he has, the further he can go on his belly when he slides. That in itself is so unique. There's no other character in Rivals of Aether that you can do that with, right? Your overwhelming speed and mix-up potential from this dash attack is nothing like, there's no character that can do the same thing. So you get that feeling only with Etalus. And then if we look at even Forsburn, right? A character all about deception, smoke, making yourself, you know, invisible to the naked eye, or even making a clone to deceive your opponents on which one could be the real one. If you release smoke with Forsburn's neutral B, he is literally invisible to the opponent. He's just somewhere in the smoke. That's all the information that they have. And while he's in there, he can make a clone. He can run at them. He can be moving around the stage in silence, because while he's in the smoke, his footsteps are actually silenced. He doesn't make noise while he's running in the smoke. So it's actually better to run instead of wave dash in the smoke, solely to, you know, not let the opponent be aware that you are actually moving in the smoke, right? It really gets in the mind, again, of the opponent, but it does it in such another unique way that you can't do with other characters, right? And so, yes, this is a video titled The Difference Between Rivals of Aether and Super Smash Bros. As a series, because the series no longer does what Brawl did. And Dan has taken the best parts of Brawl, because again, no tripping, and the best movement options from Melee and made it more accessible to the players, that you really have a unique gem in itself in Rivals. And it's really funny to me that people, when they talk about Rivals, they say it's like a Melee clone, when honestly, it is much more of a Brawl clone than anything else, because it's not the movement that makes Rivals. It's not the combos that make Rivals. It's the uniqueness of the characters and the life that they emanate from their kit. That's what makes Rivals Rivals. It's not the combos and the movement. It's mixing both. But most of it is the uniqueness of the characters that you can't get anywhere else. That's what makes this game different from Smash. And I really hope in the future Smash series that they bring a little bit of that back, because for me, my first game was Brawl, and I played it competitively. Well, I played it for fun, but the last 2 years of its life, I got into the competitive scene and I learned so much about the game. I didn't realize there was so many layers to the character I played, and so that really like really showed me a whole new world. And when I went into Smash 4, I expected the same thing, because this is what I was used to. And when they even as much so went out of their way to patch out of Smash 4 Yoshi's ability to run off stage while throwing an egg with his up B to grab ledge really quickly while also throwing the egg on stage, I lost my love and passion for that character, because that was the very last tech that he had from Brawl that made it into Smash 4. When I saw Rivals of Aether and I saw the life that wasn't in Smash 4 that you know I thought was long gone in Brawl, I immediately dropped Smash 4 and went to Rivals, because that was what I wanted in Smash, was the uniqueness. And that's really all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my what makes Rivals of Aether different from Smash. You guys have a good one. Peace out.
I'm spacing these syllables, I like I've been man and glaring. I'm hunting them down alone, I don't do the sharing. Bars got me sweating, I think I can see my spirit. Palm in the back, singing, spicing up the lyrics. Draco on my hip, I'm ready for the fireworks. Amethyst Olympian, try not to go berserk.
Your girl want me bad, but that's not my fault. If her ass go up, then it's a cake or salt. Like Zetter, I'ma fight these guys.